Hi, Algebra 1 and Geometry students. I'm Mrs. Burke, and I made this video today to do a little bit of a virtual orientation with you about the Algebra and Geometry courses that you're going to be working on this year. They are completely virtual. I will have videos posted on various topics, and you'll be doing your work online. So we will not have regular class hours. I will have office hours on Wednesday nights and Sunday nights from 7 to 8. So if you need to catch me to get a question answered, you can do that, or you can message me through Canvas. So a little bit about me. I've been at CHS for 36 years. This is my 36th year. I taught math for 33 years. Now I'm up in the office doing testing. My daughter also works at CHS. And if you would like to know a little bit more about kind of my likes and dislikes and all that, you can click on the About link down here, and you can see more about me and see pictures of my dog and my cat. I think most of you have been working on Canvas before, so I'm not going to spend a whole ton of time. I'm going to try to make it as simple as I can. Each week on Sunday night, I will post a video that kind of gives you an overview of what we're going to do during the week, and that'll be posted so you can click the this week's overview link, and it'll show you all the assignments and the video for the week. So if we click on that for this week, I did not make a video. I'm going to post this video there. But you'll see we had these two assignments. This is a new one I just put up, and we're not doing any content this week because it's a short week and we've kind of got to get used to things. So right now you just see those two with some resources below it. Algebra, you won't see this Desmos geometry, but you'll still have a formula sheet and so forth. So, and then home as always takes you back to the home page. So each Sunday I will post, like say, an overview of what you need to do for the week, along with the assignments that you need to complete. Okay? If you need to go back to a previous week, you can click on the previous week's tab here, and eventually that will have links to all the different weeks and what we're doing those weeks. All right, so for Algebra 1 and Geometry both, we are going to focus on learning targets. So these are skills or concepts that we want to make sure that you know. So you will be getting graded based on those learning targets. We'll do a quick course overview in a minute, but I want to go over course expectations first. So again, you can click on the course expectations link. And this is a little bit of a work in progress. We're going to see how this works, and we might have to shift them a little bit. But basically what I'm expecting you all to do is to make sure that you log on to Canvas by Monday morning to watch the weekly video summary and to prepare for the coursework for the week. Okay? So you should, sometime between Sunday night and Monday night, you should hop on, look at the video, make sure you know what's due for the week. Okay? I would like for you to check in to office hours at least once a week, either Wednesday night from 7 to 8 or Sunday night from 7 to 8. I just want to use that as an opportunity to kind of just check in with you personally so that I can see that, oh yeah, okay, they're doing well. You don't have to, if you have no questions and you're doing okay, you don't have to stay. I just want to make sure that I make that connection with you at least once a week. Okay? I want you to complete all the assignments and watch all the videos each week. Make sure you show your work and explain your thinking. That's going to make a big difference in what your grade is. So we don't grade traditionally. We grade more on a rubric scale. So we're going to need to see your work in order to determine how that's going. You should plan on spending between 4 and 6 hours on the course each week. Normally, if you were in class, you'd be spending about 4 hours a week in class and then some extra time doing homework or practice. So we're trying to hit that same thing. I will post a question and answer discussion board that you can also put questions on and reach out to your classmates and or me, and I'll reply to those. Okay, so and make sure that you are prepared to do that practice, do that review, and reassess if you need to. What the reassessment is if you do not do as well as you would like on any mastery assignment, you can go back, review, and reassess on that. You do have to show me that you did some review, so there'll be some steps involved in that, which we'll cover when we get one or two standards done. But you can do that throughout the year, and so your grade is really in your control. We will be counting those mastery standards 80% of your grade, and then the homework, practice, these discussion boards, all the participation will count in a practice section that'll be worth 20%. Okay? To give you an idea of what the rubric looks like, down here you'll see if you get a 4, then that means you got it. You're perfect. You're doing great. 3.5 shows a strong understanding. You might have minor errors, and so we're looking to try to find those things where, there's one little thing that you're doing wrong. So, and then that goes all the way down to, a 2.5 is kind of the bottom of where we want you to get, because that's just passing. And what that says is that you sort of are there, but you haven't quite put it all together. Okay. The only way to get a true 0 on a learning target is just to not attempt it. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes you're absent for a quiz and you haven't done that. But remember, you always can reassess. So I'll go back home. Right? And when time comes to reassess, you're going to want to be using these learning target resources that are right here. Okay? Now, currently there's not a lot there because I need to get those put up for you. But that would be what you would be learning. So you'd have a list of the learning targets from each unit and materials to practice and review. Okay? So next week we are going to get started on talking about geometry and algebra content. Right? And I'll send you a video on Sunday night to do that. In the meantime, I've given you one more little discussion. I really enjoyed the Describe Yourself video, the Describe Yourself discussion post that you posted with the choosing the animals. I'd love a little bit more information, so I have put on this Getting to Know You link. Okay, and it's another discussion post. So in the discussion post, I'm just asking some things like, do you have a big family? Do you have any pets? Do you play a hobby? How are you going to manage your time in this course? So please give me like around 5 sentences just to kind of tell me a little bit about yourself. I think that you could post a video here too if you wanted. So if you'd rather tell me about yourself, that would be great too. So in the meantime, that's your task for right now. Make sure that you talk to your parents about what's required for the course, and that they understand that we don't actually have a class meeting time per se, that we're going to do kind of like tutoring hours on Wednesdays and Sundays from 7 to 8. Right? In order to get to those office hours, you're going to click this little door here. That's my Zoom link to get to those. So in the meantime, have a great weekend. I'm excited to meet each of you on paper and hopefully through Zoom as well. So thanks so much.